Okay, so I just got finished with my morning rosary, which I pray on the Facebook page called My Mother Mary. I pray it live Monday through Saturday. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude, and how I do like gratitude thinking. Like I try to keep gratitude as like my neutral, so that if I'm doing nothing, my mind is thinking grateful thoughts instead of thinking worrying thoughts or negative thoughts or anything like that. So I've done a lot of just mental, it's called cognitive behavioral therapy. It's really a neat thing. It's scientifically supported. There's evidence-based, so it's evidence-based, essentially. There's been a lot of studies done to support this idea of our thoughts being habits, mental habits, that if we cultivate, they affect us, and they affect our moods, and they affect our behavior. So if we sort of get in front of that and in charge of our thought habits, we can have an impact on our mood. So we can control it. Essentially, there's a level of influence that we can have. So instead of thinking worrying thoughts, I try to disrupt those thoughts with thoughts of gratitude. And I try to make, because gratitude is so simple. All you have to do is say the word thank you. And I kind of say it over and over again, but not mindlessly thank you. It has to like still retain its meaning. Oops, sorry, baby. So I just, and this is how I do my gratitude journal too. Each line I write thank you and then finish the sentence, Thank you for this day. Thank you for my children. And it's a grounding exercise too, if you know anything about grounding and making and working on presence, being present. It kind of ends up as a grounding exercise as well, because you can say thank you for this sunlight on my skin, thank you for this baby in my arms, thank you for this chair, and you can feel the fabric, and this chair is very textured, so thank you for this texture of this chair, thank you for and you just go through this like litany of thank yous, and it can be as deep and meaningful, like thank you for my family, and thinking about maybe some people in your life that you're very grateful for, but also some very simple things, like thank you for the meal I just had, thank you for the rosary I just said, thank you. Sorry about that. The audio cut out because I had a little poltergeist come in and pull the cord apart. All right, so that's really all I wanted to say about gratitude. I've personally found it to be very incredibly beneficial to my mental health and so much more. You can check out, if you want like a long explanation. I used gratitude, this sort of litany of gratitude. I used that during my labor number 3, and it helped me immensely with pain management and just like staying in my body and being present through the process. It was incredible. It was an incredible experience, and you can actually see that I made a video of that. Please don't do that. I made a YouTube video. You can go check that out, and it's a little bit longer, but if you're interested, go. It's called, what is it called? What I learned from my 3 unmedicated labors. So you can go check those out. Anyway, I've got to get going. And anyway, so I guess I don't really have to get going. It's just when the little ones start messing with this whole setup, it really bothers me. But so I didn't want to get going because I want to talk more about gratitude. And I wanted to just say that I have found it very useful for patience, which is what I'm practicing right now, that everything can go wrong, the kids can be messing up the setup that I have here, the everything, and they can be whiny, and it gives me the patience for all of this sort of disturbing, it's not disturbing, but disturbances, this sort of going against the flow of my day, of my plans, interrupting me and all of that sort of thing. That really took its toll on me. All of this really took its toll on me as a mom. It's really normal to have like constant being constantly needed. Anyway, so this is like perfect example for it. To have patience through all of this, and to not lose my inner calm, my inner sense of self. And so this is why I'm still filming through this, because it's so case in point. But this is what the practice of gratitude has given me the strength for. And I just want to give this to other mothers too. Like, if you're going through this and you're like, how is she doing this? Like, I could never do something like this. You can do this. It takes patience, and I really do need to go so that I can take care of them a little better. I mean, they're fine, but I can take 15 minutes, or it's not even 15, it's like 5 minutes to make a video. I can't even get peace enough for that. So, but I have peace in my heart, and because of gratitude. And so I just wanted to share that with you today. And I hope that this is at all inspiring or helpful for you. And I hope you're having a great day. And I hope that you can use gratitude in your life to help you feel and maintain your inner calm. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. All right. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I'm going to Grandma's house. I'm running errands today, and running errands, doing some self-care, let's be honest. Running errands on my own. I'm probably going to stop and get a cup of coffee and do the grocery shopping all by myself. This feels like a total treat. And it's something that I'm so grateful for, to my mother-in-law to give me a day to just run errands. It's really wonderful. And if you have a mother-in-law or, any family member that can do this for you once a week, it's seriously a godsend. It is an absolute mental health saver. So highly recommend it. is just a little spooky for me. Looks like a fun adventure on another day. So I just took an hour to walk around this cute little arboretum and read The Man Who Was Thursday. I just started it today. I've never read it, and it's been sitting on my shelf for forever. And wow, I mean, getting a glimpse into G.K. Chesterton's mind by reading this, it's really amusing, but also it's like walking a tightrope through madness, as he puts it. But it's really fascinating to follow along his train of thought. I don't know where the story is leading. I think I'm 3 chapters in, but I'm really excited about it because it's very entertaining. It was just, well, I don't know if you've read the book before or if you're going to read the book, but I have no idea what the next chapter is going to bring. It is definitely surprising and interesting. But yeah, I just feel really refreshed after that. A little over an hour. It was like hour 15 minutes of just me time. And like I said, like I am so blessed. This is such a grace to be able to have this little one day a week to myself, really. And I highly recommend it. If I didn't have my mother-in-law to help me, I think I would just trade off with a good friend and like give her a day, and then she give me a day, and we just kind of give each other a day off, essentially. Because going and going and going without ever having a day off as mothers is mentally exhausting, like exhausting. And so to even give myself a few hours, an hour to myself, it feels like I don't feel so guilty anymore, but that hint of it, like I've been doing this a while, and I used to feel super guilty for even taking an hour or two to myself, because once you take that step back to really take care of yourself for self-care, it helps you put more into perspective the rest of your week, I think, anyway. And to just remember how much, it's so easy to forget about yourself and to not take care of yourself, I guess, if that makes sense, as a mom, because like earlier, like you saw, like they are just constant. They take up all of your attention, even when you are focused on other things. Like they're constantly there in the background. They need your attention. You have to always be listening. Your attention just gets zapped, I think, is what it. And this just was so healing to be able to just focus on the trees and the beautiful weather and my coffee and my book and give my mind a break, So now I'm gonna go and do some chores. I'm gonna go do some grocery shopping and things like that, and then I will go back to well, I don't know. Well, it depends on the time, because I have choir practice this evening as well. So this afternoon, evening. And choir is always so uplifting for me. I'm so grateful to be able to sing in the choir, because it is another like self-care thing for me to be able to pray that way through song in the Mass has really helped my mental health and been a big part of my my mental health journey as a mom. So once again, anyway, I think that's all I was going to say. I wasn't even going to say this, but I just wanted to hop on here and say how rejuvenated I feel after just taking an hour to just relax and read a book and walk around and look at trees and things like that. Things that they don't seem like that big of a deal, but they make such a big impact on my mood, on my mental health. And anyway, I will, yeah, I'm logging off. I will show you the rest of my day, I guess. We'll see how this vlog goes. How much I remember to put in and show you that I do. But I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and I don't know if maybe we'll see whether the vlog is over or not. I'm still getting used to this whole vlogging platform, and I really like it. And I see how so many different people use it, and so I'm just trying to find my own voice on here and have a good balance between helpful content and just, my life. So for what it's worth, thank you for following along with me and for following my little life journey. And anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. It seriously tastes like a replacement or a similar, and it's in the same family as, what's it called? Man, what is it called? Eggnog. It tastes like it's in the same family as the eggnog. Excuse me. But pumpkin spice version. It's so good. So I actually did most of my grocery shopping last week, at the end of last week already. So I just picked up a few things for me for breakfast. I got some, what is that? Some salmon and some everything bagels because I love these for breakfast. And I've been having like a heavier breakfast now. I really like eating most of my calories for breakfast. I love breakfast. It's one of my favorite meals of the day. But anyway, that's what I got today. And some eggs. Oh, and some granola. I got some granola, and I need to put these in the freezer. I got some shrimp for Friday. And some of this. So I have a few minutes of downtime. I'm reading under my new lamp, which I thrifted. I think it looks beautiful. Thought I'd share it with you. And my money tree is growing, like it's getting so big. Okay, I'm going to end the vlog here. Have a wonderful day. I'm really not sure what to make of this book. I'm still really enjoying it, but it's not at all what I expected it to be. It's not as clear a narrative as I was expecting. So it's pretty interesting, though. Highly recommend if you haven't read it yet. But I'm off to choir practice now, so I'm just going to end the vlog here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.